with the software I've been using to get game music in the past. And then I see like people like Glitchx City doing these awesome Pokemon remixes. Specifically saying like you can use them free, just be sure to give credit. And it's a win-win to me. Get to promote an artist and get to have nice background music. And I figure why not for the stream as well. Granted, this playlist isn't... I basically took a playlist of all her music and put it on shuffle. So there's gonna be probably some non-Pokemon related stuff in the mix, but it'll be a pretty pokey filled list. Anyways, where was I? Just want to throw that there, and might as well throw the link here. I could probably do a couple other places, but I'd rather just get in. So, welcome to the stream for anyone just joining in, either live or in post. Because I haven't really... I've been doing a lot this weekend, but I haven't really had an opportunity to actually stream. And while I've been doing a lot of work with like getting videos done from the huge PvP backlog I haven't recorded anything fresh. Anything for this brand new Season 3 that we got going on. So I figure, why not kill two birds with one stone and do a live stream of it? So here we are. Yeah, like I just did a couple off screen. I was just thinking, I try to do at least one video for each league as it comes up. Like Season 3 Great League, I want to get at least one video out while that's around, and etc, etc. I think until I get a bit more caught up with the backlog, doing a live stream like this is probably an easier way to do it, because that way, even if I don't get around to editing it, technically I've at least did a video for that particular content. Alright. Actually, what I'm thinking about, I'm gonna like close a few more windows to make sure the stream runs as smoothly as possible. I think I'm done with Discord and the plugging there. Need to keep YouTube up because that's how I'm playing the music for right now. And just gotta sip my water. Okay, I'm gonna refresh things on my end because I specifically went out of my way for once to edit this stream before starting it. And yeah, it still was saying, yeah, it was still saying the title from the last stream. Oh, how long ago it was. So let's get started with some battling, shall we? Now, I haven't really experimented around with too many teams, so I'm just going to use a team that's been working best for me right now. You've probably seen all these Pokemon. Yeah, maybe not, because I am a bit behind the backlog, so I've probably recorded videos with all these Pokemon at least once, but I don't think I've used them all together. And this team does have some glaring flaws, but I think there's some room for... It's overall pretty good. Like a lot of things with Shadow Pokemon, it's often a lose-lose, or the victory is basically determined by the lead. If I get a bad lead, if I get a good lead, then it's gonna be a huge deal for me. But if I get a bad lead, then I can be boned before the battle even starts. Case in point, a bad lead. I've been considering swapping my Shadow Pokemon away from the lead specifically for this reason, but I don't know. And I was gonna go for the Bone Claw originally as like a beta nat, but I think I'm just going for the Hail Mary. Pretty much sacking off my Marowak as is. See? I would have regretted it if they didn't shield that. That way I at least get a huge chunk of damage before going down. I'll shield one more time. I at least think I can get up to... I can at least get up to a Bone Club and get as close as possible to my Shadow Ball to bait it out. Bait out a shield and return it, I should say. Oh man, really, I could have actually... I could have taken out this Witch Cast if I didn't go for the freaking bait. Fantastic. Also, as people are coming in, you're gonna have to let me know if, like, things are too loud or not. And I think I'm gonna go for a Mud Bomb return now. Yeah, I should have just gone into my Garvor right then. The reason I didn't was they were so low on health that they just had a one charm and be able to swap back to the counter. I was trying to get away from in the first place. But that would have been better than being in this situation. Where I'm down a shield, I have a Pokemon disadvantage, and my opponent has a switch advantage on their side. So, yeah, you know what, go ahead. The unfortunate thing is, yeah, I think I'm pretty much lost this match as is. I could get to a Shadow Ball, but they're just gonna shield it. They definitely have no reason not to. And it's gonna come down to Skunkfist to actually do something. I'm so weak I got a shield here. It's not gonna matter. I think I'm too far behind to actually pull anything up ahead. Especially because I can just shield my next two Mud Bombs and be scot-free. So that wasn't a great... That's a good example of how, like, with the lead I got, I can get screwed just from the very start of the battle. Granted, there's probably some plays I could have made in the mix to ease things up, but it is what it is. And the thing is, I just haven't really come up with a team that does better than this. At least I'm getting consistent threes with this, and since we're not at a point where we have rating yet, I don't really care about loses, I only care about wins. So it's not as big of a deal. Now, if we can get an Altaria lead, then ho-ho, it's gonna be fun. I'll try Clefable. I don't know if I can out-charm Clefable. I think I'm stronger, but Clefable is more bulky. I can definitely see, this is why I don't think this is a fair diddle. I'm also like pretty much giving my opponent the switch advantage on top of losing my Pokemon. I don't even really get enough energy to justify it, but so I guess I was losing a switch advantage either way. And I'm gonna stay in because I don't think Skunkfist isn't gonna be much better in this situation than Little Marowak, so I might as well like at least hope to get a switch advantage, and if I can take a couple shields along the way, I'm down for that too. I can survive one Mud Bomb, but I'm gonna have to shield any others that come along the way. Yeah, and I don't even survive it that well. Really. Wow, that is just kind of a blitter handbasket. I was right at the energy for a Shadow Ball. It almost didn't feel fair that I actually didn't get it off before they got their Mud Bomb off. But hey, I'll take that nice chunk of damage. If I can get to I'm not even gonna get to the Bone Club before I go down. So yeah. Skunkfist can take a Mud Bomb. It does not like to take a Mud Bomb, but can take it better than Nilo and Marowak. So apparently Mudshot is a better energy gainer than Thundershock, which sucks because I think Thundershock is good. I know Mud Boys are infamous for a reason, but I thought like Skunkfist could at least compete in the energy gaining department. Yeah, this battle is just pretty much a wash, unless it's an Alolan Raichu. The scariest thing is that Grass Knot. Grass Knot's the scariest thing I have. I gotta pay attention to see if they actually save up the energy. I'm gonna shield. This might be a Thunder Punch. But I'm not even sure if I could take a Thunder Punch, to be perfectly honest. I'm super resistant, so maybe. Just from the fact that I guess we're gonna find out though, because I don't think they got enough energy for a Grass Knot. Oh man. That is actually better than I thought. I take it. It's a lot of damage for being super resistant, but oh man, like If I manage my energy just a little bit better, we could have it. No! That's the second time I feel like I got to my energy just in time. So yeah, this isn't the best example of how my team goes. But it's definitely a good example of why this team still needs improvements. Alright. Do I do well in the Axis matchup? If I do, it takes a lot of shields. And I'm not too fond of that. But it's not really worth sacrificing the switch advantage over. Man, I took like so little damage, I don't even want to waste a shield, but the rock slides are gonna hurt. I'll use one shield and see how close I get. Oh, frick. I was gonna say, thanks for giving my Marowak free energy, but apparently I did 2 charms before I could even get anywhere. Ah well. The coolest thing is that Marowak pretty much gets a free shot, and I can hopefully get a couple shields away from my opponent before I have to bring in the Gardevoir again. Yeah, this is nice. I got enough energy for I almost got enough energy for a Shadow Ball. I'm gonna bait out this first one though. They might not shield just because they have so much health, but I figure with the shield disadvantage. And also I'm dumb and kind of forgot. God, I don't want to use my last shield, but I really don't want to trust my Gardevoir to handle the last Pokemon when I don't know what it is. But since I wasted my last shield, I'm going to see if I can bait out this last shield on their end. Perfect. So I'm glad I didn't go for Shadow Ball because it would have been a waste otherwise. Only issue is I don't think we're going to have enough... Ooh, I do have enough time to get up to a Shadow Ball on my own. So at least I don't have to worry about the Axis anymore. I took care of 2 of the 3 Pokemon, and technically all of mine are still around. So it is looking handy for me. Sucks because I would have loved to have Marowak for this Obama Snow. Ice and Grass. It definitely could get farmed down by my quick move alone. But I mean, I think it's at a point where like Gardevoir could farm it down. If I had shields. But it's fine because I have Skunkfist in the back, and normally we'd be a little bit more worried because Skunkfist... Bombs don't probably eat Skunkfist for lunch, but I'm at a point where I think... I might actually lose this. I had a huge advantage, but I'm gonna be weak to these weather balls, and it could just be an energy ball instead. Alright, discharge. Man, I gotta really hope that I can just power through the resistance if I want to win this one. Perfect. So, judging by my average, we're set to win the next 2 matches. But I'm not gonna get too cocky yet. Alright. Gardevoir, Marowak, Skunkfist. Maybe I'll play around with my team for the next set. But I can't really think of anything that works better than this. Even like my traditional core isn't really as good as it used to be, just because there's been so many new Pokemon that have been introduced between like Season 2 and Season 3. Skarmory lead. I'll go in the Skunkfist. It's gonna suck because they're definitely gonna swap into their Skunkfist. And I've learned that it's not good for my Skunkfist in this matchup. But considering I'm pretty much sacking a Pokemon just to have Gardevoir later on, this is actually probably good. This is probably the most friendly thing to my Gardevoir that this guy has. So even if it takes my lone Marowak to finish it off, if I can get rid of this now, there's a possibility... Oh yeah, they also have Skarmory. Thankfully, a lone Marowak can handle Skarmory too, especially if I get rid of these shields early on. I don't trust it. They haven't attacked in so long. I'm predicting an Earthquake. Yeah, I got outplayed. Well, maybe now they'll be more tempted to use their last shield up. I mean, it shouldn't matter with Gardevoir because of shields, but Gardevoir, I've learned that 2 of the 3 Pokemon they have are Steel types. So Gardevoir is not really going to be doing much to either of them. And of course, now they go for the Earthquake since they got rid of one of my shields. But Celine, this is probably the best way to go because I can get one more Mud Bomb off before going down. You even take out the Pokemon. And perfect, they send in the Skarmory. So I get a free swap into little Marowak here. Do I want Shield? I'm pretty high on health. I'm gonna trust it. They have 2 Steel types. Surely the last Pokemon they have in the back is at least neutral to Gardevoir. And even if I don't get a Shield out. That'd be a fine victory to myself. This is a really risky play. Thankfully it paid off, because they probably should have shielded that predicting the Shadow Ball. And you know what? I'm gonna use my last shield up. Just see what they have in the back. And if it's something better for the little Marowak. Not quite what I was expecting, but Gardevoir can at least get this guy to a point where little Marowak can finish up the job, I would think. I mean, if I didn't waste my shield on the last Pokemon, that certainly would have been the case. Yeah. Wow, and of course they go for the freaking Hydro Pump overkill. Yeah, that's a good game. Whew, they knew what they were doing. And it's just my imagination that Azumarill will get to his energy really fast. So it looks like we're probably going to win only 2 of the 3. Come on, Altaria lead. Come on, any decent lead for my Gardevoir for once. Fun. Alright, so gonna try him a couple times. And it's a bit more even. I'm just gonna go for it and go down. See between the 2 Scumpus. Probably get the most energy out of this Wigglytuff. Not gonna shield because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Meteor, not the Meteor Mash, the other Steel type move it has. But it could just go for solid Play Rough. So this is a bit of a disadvantage, but at least got a lot of energy, and it's Registeel. My Gardevoir is already down, so I don't have any reason to like save shields for it. And I'm glad I let Gardevoir go down early on, because it's not going to do much good against the Registeel. I kind of wonder if I want to like play Extreme and just like try to swap Marowak in on the Focus Blast so I don't can conserve my shield a little bit more. But I do have 1 shield. Gonna use it now. They'll probably go for like the Flash Cannon because I'm so weak they probably don't need to spend that extra energy. I gotta go for Discharge. Slow and Marowak's not gonna be doing much good against the Sky either. Yeah, it's probably worth taking some time to take my team to the drawing board. Can I get to Discharge before going down? I feel like I should, but I accidentally did 1 too many charge attacks. So I got 2 Pokemon in the back. I'm gonna predict them not to go for Hydro Pump. And at least I can just go for Shadow Balls. It's not going to be enough, just because the fast moves are going to wear me down too quick. Shadow Ball does not do nearly enough as I would like to in the Azumarill. Yeah, so if I could get to 1 more Shadow Ball, that'd be good, but I don't think I'm going to have that much of a luxury. So it's not the good news for me. It's not the type to have those 2 moves. I'm gonna go for that doesn't even touch no. I kind of lagged out there and I was trying to go for Bone Club just because I need to save the energy for the Registeel. But if they just want to bring the Registeel out now, okay with that too. Yikes, this lag is bad though. I mean, considering my setup, I'm not too surprised that it's happened at least once, but okay, if I can take, I was gonna say, if I can at least take out the Registeel before it got to his charge move, we have a chance, a small chance, but a chance nevertheless. Yeah. Now I'm tempted to go another round with this team because usually I do a little bit better than that with it. I might have to like refresh anyways because game does not like my lag today. So just give me 1 sec to reboot things up. And at least I got 1 win. Like I said, we're not at rank 7 yet, so as long as I don't really care about battles, I just care about win. I don't care my rating, because it doesn't exist yet, I have wins. By the way, thanks RBS Curio for the foul. Really? I just loaded it back up. Yeah, thanks. Again, props to Glitch City for the music. I will admit that they're carrying the vibes that we got going on today. I haven't been like a super excitable mood today, but the music certainly like does even better than the commentary. So just gotta get this thing to load for once, and let's see how it goes from there. Do I still got the screen mirroring going? I do. So just make sure that it's actually gonna stay this time. And poop. So how's your day going? Is this your first time in the Pokemon Go scene? Or are you here because you play the game and want to see some PvP action? We can go either way with the conversation. Just while I'm setting up. I think like that's the last battle of the set. So yeah. I mean, 1 win is still 1 win, and 1 step closer to rank 6. And I'm pretty happy since we're high enough in rank to get Galarian Zigzagoon. A little bit blinking.